Okay, so it appears I'm going to be going to Goldsboro on Wednesday. I guess I didn't think about how far I'm going to travel, but it's okay. I'll be at Walmart on Highway 70.
Wasn't really thinking about doing a vlog tonight, but
get some Mountain Dew swag while you're at it, and go get some
my last one, or one of my more recent ones, was about
Scorpions, no one
Psalm
like you,
23:1.
Good evening.
The Lord is my shepherd; thou shalt not want. Now it's so interesting too, the way God just brings it all together in a natural flow style. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. If you listen carefully, you will hear Bob Marley. Yeah, so I did that, and if you just go and check it out, you'll see the movie from 2016, Final Fantasy, the stop motion animation. It's a good movie. I like that stop motion too. I do. Like the BFG. That Roald Dahl book, The Big Friendly Giant. That's the same kind of style. I think it's called stop motion. I don't know. It's just popping in my head. Could be wrong, of course, but I think that's what it's called because I looked it up. And also the other one was Beowulf, which I mentioned because one of the actors in Final Fantasy, Sean Bean, that's his name, he was the guy who played Beowulf. Pretty sure. Could be wrong. I'm pretty sure. And I think that's stop motion too. And yeah, so, it's interesting, okay, because, towards the end, or basically in the Final Fantasy, basically, the king has this magic ring, Magic ring. And, like I said, it's magic. It's like a crystal, and whoever wears it gets judged by the kings of the past. And now they're like these tall statues that overlook, the kingdom is called, at least the section of the kingdom. Oh, and it's interesting because it's under a dome. The part of the magic is it's a power source, and it powers an energy field dome. Yeah, I love how they plug all that stuff. But yeah, okay, so these kings in the past, they judge, and towards the end, lots of people were trying on the ring, and if you try it on, and they judge you, and they don't think you're worthy, it starts burning your arm and all that, and one of the old kings was judging the dude that Aaron Paul plays. It's like a soldier. He uses magic, and it's cool because he's got one of these knives. It's called a kukri. I don't know if you don't know what that is. Kukri, and that's one I don't have in my knife collection. But I'm telling you, it's cool, and I'm gonna get one. And I hope they have USMC brand, because I like to go with the USMC brand, Yeah, but a kukri. Just look it up. It's pretty cool. It's a shape of it's like a machete, but it's got a cool shape to it. Yeah, well they would throw it, wham, and wherever it went, it's like they go through a dimension, a magic dimension, and they would grab it wherever it ended up. They just go wham, you gotta see it. It's a good movie. Final Fantasy 2016 version. Yeah, but okay, so this soldier, he's a righteous guy. And he got to the point he didn't want no power. Oh, and it was a good quote, too. She said, the queen, played by Cersei from Game of Thrones, it's funny because she was like the Wicked Witch in Game of Thrones, but she's real righteous in Final Fantasy. Because a lot of actors, sometimes, their whole career, they're just one style. but some of them, they can jump around. Anyway, yeah, so she said a real cool quote. She said, get this right, those who seek power never find it. No, those who seek power never find true power. But those who that don't seek it, like just want to be righteous, is what I'm paraphrasing. Just want to be righteous. Those are the ones that receive true power. And that was such a good quote. Yeah. But anyway, so this dude played by Aaron Paul, he tries on the ring. And, you know, he don't really want it, but it's like desperate time. You know, everybody's attacking the kingdom and the princesses. So, one of the old kings, you know, he's like, you have been judged and you have been found, what? You know what I'm about to say? I know some of you do. You have been judged and you have been found wanting. Yeah, I know, right? It's perfect. Because here I am doing a video on Psalm 23:1. You know, Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Yeah, you can see it all. I know you can. I have faith in you guys, man. I know you can. So I thought that was real interesting. Because I'm telling you, if you just pay attention real close, and you do focus exercises. I was just outside for 2 hours, just, you know, trying to listen. The birds. If I hear a sound, I don't jerk to every little sound. You just try to stay rooted and quiet and focused, you know, and it's beautiful. Because it was a long time for me, for 22 years, when I was messing with that transcendental meditation, occult, new age trap. It's a trap. You know, that Maharishi is a false prophet. He's dead now. But their whole thing was, you know, don't focus. Just let your mind go. Just let it go. And it'll naturally just end up with God. Yeah, my ass, because let me tell you what happens. We start saying that mantras that they give you, that opens doorways. And then the fallen angels, the demonias, they start coming in through the doorways and start whispering in your brain, telling you stuff like, oh yeah, you're special, and you know, tempting you. That's what they do. They tempt you, try to take you away from God and tell you stuff like Jesus ain't real, or tell you stuff like, yeah, well, Jesus was just a man, you know, like a lot of, like the Islams. The Islams believe in the same God as us, the Abrahamic God, but they think Jesus was just a man. They think he was just a prophet. No, it's the Son of God. In fact, it's the only begotten Son of God. And that's a period, because that's just a bit. Stamp that sucker. Seal it. That's it. Because let me tell you something. When I was not going to use the word homeless, there's no such thing. When I was a free range, free roaming feral human in Hawaii, I used to see one-way signs all the time. Because when you just in the flow like that, and you got no plan, you got nowhere to be, then, you know, it's easier for you to communicate with Almighty. Now, I wasn't saved in the blood at that point, but I was really into reggae music, and a lot of reggae is just praising God, praising Jah, praise, and they were confused on a few matters. Yeah, Haile Selassie was not the return of Jesus. I mean, he'd tell you himself in his autobiography, I am not Jesus. I don't know why these busters think I'm Jesus. I ain't Jesus. I've been serving Jesus. Ethiopia is one of the original Christian countries. They try to tell these people, I am not your Jesus. And then these rosters would be going on about black power and black, it's because they wanted a black Jesus. And then Haile Selassie is like, his most famous quote almost was, until that day, the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eyes. Bam! Bob Marley even wrote that into a song. So on one hand, Bob Marley wrote that into a song. On the other hand, he talking about, you know, we are the black children, blah 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 with the black. Yo, anytime someone start up with the skin color and this that, man, just stop right now, just bust out with the Selassie I quote. Seriously, stop them. That skin color nonsense, man. Come on. Jesus is black. Jesus is this. Jesus, man. Let me tell you something. Jesus was born in Israel back in the day, 2,000 years ago. But what's he look like now? How do you know he's this and that? You know what it says Jesus looks like in Revelation? Go read the book of Revelation and read the description of Jesus. How he's gonna come down and look. And then tell me he's black or he's this. And no, I'm telling you, man, you don't even know. Go read it. I'm not even gonna to tell you what my mom used to tell us when we was little kids. We'd be like, Mom, what's this mean? Or what's this and that? She'd be like, man, the dictionary is in the other room. Go look it up. Yes, I'll just tell you right now. Go look it up. Anyway. Yes, so, okay, yeah, thou shalt not want. Alright, so this is a little bit of a continuation, because let me tell you what. Man, so many confirmations on thou shalt not want. Why is it so vital right now? I don't know what it is, and let me just tell you. Music is real important to me. Real important. And, you know, so I try to find, like, a good place to listen to music. Like, I've been checking out this place, Tidal.com, because it's supposed to be hi-fi or high definition, better than, say, Spotify or, you know, that kind of thing, or, you know, Amazon Music, because it's supposed to be high def. And, you know, some of you seen, I prefer real good music, because these are like the Sennheiser HD 599s, man, with lambskin ear pads. You can see, it's one big thing to me, man, you know? And not only that, I just got this in the mail today. Look at that. This is a specialized cord so as to not lose any of the integral sounds or you know, what goes through the wires. Because it's, you know, it's like, it's got like 6, I don't know, it's real nice, you know? And this would have been $120 in the US. But on eBay, because I bought it from a Chinese dealer and was patient enough to wait 3 weeks, which I tell you, I'm usually not. I mean, the whole reason I even use Amazon, to be honest with you, is because there's a lot of same-day options. You know, if you spend more than $35, you can get it same day. And I'll tell you, I'm impatient about something. If I see something, I can get impatient. But I couldn't pay no damn $120 for a headphone wire. Hell no, I can't. But I could pay $12. Yeah, I could pay $12. And guess what? Now I have it, and I haven't even explored it. I mean, you can see, you know, it's coming out the speakers that my neighbor Kim gave me, these creative speakers. Another part of thou shalt not want. But, so what I'm saying is, I'm over at my neighbor Kim's house, you know, where I visit Leroy and Louie the cats. And I got a cool story for you. In fact, I'll just do it real quick and then I'll get back to the thou shalt not want. So, I seen, like, I forget where I saw it, but this guy spent all day putting down, I don't know if it was pure white, but it was like a rug that easily stains, you know what I'm saying? And, he was so proud. I don't know where I saw it, maybe a movie or YouTube, but he spent all day putting it down, and he's so happy. All of a sudden, his dog comes flying in. Yeah, I know, you've seen the commercials where their paw prints and mess up the floor, Nah, you don't even understand, okay? The dog comes in, sits his butt down on the rug, and I know you've seen some dogs do this, skids himself across the rug, wiping his ass on the fresh new rug. I couldn't even believe it. It was awesome. And I was thinking, man, do all dogs do that? And then I was thinking, because one time, oh man, I'm getting a little bit weird on you guys. I'm getting weird on you guys, but I'll do it anyway. Man, when I was in my house in South Jersey on Maple Street where I grew up, I had a dog and her name was Sarah. And we was mostly a cat and ferret family. But we did have one dog named Sarah. And this was towards later in her life. And I was in the garage, and I don't know if I had to take a poop. And I don't know if it was that I knew I could not make it to that because I'm in the garage and the house is, I'm like, I don't know if I could make it all the way to the toilet. But, or if I was lazy. Basically, I just squatted down and laid a big old turd right in the garage. And Sarah was next to me. And after I'm done, and I'm looking for something to wipe, she started munching down on my dang turd. And I'm like, what? You know, because I'd never seen it before. I mean, I heard this is when I was younger, but I may have heard dogs eating poop, but I seen it live and in effect. I seen her munch that whole damn thing down. And I'm thinking, man, could she smell like the meat that I ate? Maybe. I don't know. But then I'm like, do cats do that? If anybody ever seen a cat eat shit, let me know. Because I never have. And I've been with cats my whole life. So then, when I seen this dog do the skid, I was like, man, do cats do that? I didn't know, because I always trying to think, do cats do that? Oh man, there's another thing, God just keeps putting this in my head, you guys. Okay, so real quick. You know how some people are going to come and mess with you? And the question is, how many chances can you give a person, right? Until you basically cross them out. Because, yeah, God teaches us forgive. But we are not God, and we are not Jesus. So we can't forgive non-stop. I mean, He forgave me thousands and thousands of times, right? I'm so surprised He didn't give up on me. I mean, because I was serving the devil, man, for a long time. Man, He never gave up on me. But at the same time, we do try to forgive. So, like they say, 3 strikes and you're out. You know? 3 strikes, you're out. Well, I'm thinking, I don't want to be like that. Because that's not enough strikes. So I try to find, what would be good, and it just pop in my head. Me with the cats. Me with the cats. So here's the thing. I'm gonna make it official right now. Everyone got 9 lives. Okay? AKA, everyone got 9 chances with this little eye. Yeah, and that's just it. That's it. I mean, I don't really try to make it sound like self-important. I'm just saying, look, man, you know, if we was working on stuff together, you know, I had a friend, and I don't know why, because I always treated him real good, but he just kept parasiting, and I gave him so many forgivings and chances, but he died, man, because he overdosed on heroin 15 years ago. But, you know, what I'm saying is, I never could cross him off the list. But there was one time when I did say no to him. Because he kept on coming over, asking me for money, so he could go get heroin. And I just said no. And I remember he started crying. And I don't blame them, because I've been there too. Man, it's a lot of suffering that goes with all that heroin. I'm telling you, it's terrible. Alright, let me just plug in these numbers, you guys. I got been 20 minutes evidently. Okay, we go. We're still going? Yeah, 20 minutes, like I said. First period of the hockey game is commenced. Alright? Now, let the second period begin. Alright, so yeah, that's it. 9 strikes, 9 lies. Y'all got 9 lies with me. And really, I don't even know why I feel bad saying that. It's just that's my personality. I want to help. I mean, I don't know what you saw dressed up as when you was kids and going trick or treating. I was always a doctor. I mean, my uncle's a doctor, and I want to be like him. And he had one of them little doctor bags. He gave me, and that's what I carried around. Every Halloween, I carried that little thing instead of a lantern or a pumpkin. I carried my doctor bag, and I opened it, and they put the candies in it, which we were never allowed to eat. My mom, she raised us super healthy. I mean, maybe she let us pick like 3. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. So, and I think maybe that's one reason why John never gave up on me, because he knows what's in everybody's hearts. You know what I'm saying? So even though I was serving a Luciferian cause, you know, with all my Clockwork Orange whatnots, you know, he just didn't give up on me, man. And I'm real grateful about that. And now I have this purpose, and to feel this renewed purpose. It's just wonderful. I mean, wow. Just so grateful. I'm grateful for it all. You know, all the sufferings, all the enemies attacking me. I'm just grateful for every little bit. You know, thank you, God, for all you do. Oh, but yeah, the reason I was telling you about the dog with the skid and asking if the cats, because, yeah, I was telling you about I was visiting my friend Kim, and he's got 2 cats, Leroy and Louie, and Leroy is a big gray cat from Siberia and gray long hair, and he's big, but he's fit, you know what I'm saying? If I play with the laser, he's like, I mean, he's an older cat, but he's not really, he won't do like a kitten all day with the laser, but you can tell he can, and Kim says he's a damn good hunter. But Louie, on the other hand, is a big, fat ball of black, long hair. I say he's just a fat ball. And, for the longest time, he wouldn't even come up. He was scared. Kim said he's more, you know, tentative. He's scared to come approach. But he did finally just yesterday. And as I was petting him, he turned around and I seen his butt. And I'm telling you, it was nasty. It was so nasty. And, you know, I swear to you, maybe, I don't know, a while ago, I would have never said nothing. I would have been scared to say something. But I just blurted it out, because I'm just a vessel, and when John wants to talk, John speaks. And I'm like, damn, Kim, what's wrong with your damn cat's butt? He got poop all up in there? And, you know, he didn't get mad. He was like, yeah, no, we gotta wipe it for him. He gotta wipe his own cat's butt. And that just reminded me, and I asked him, I said, Ken, I told him a story about the dog, and I go, do cats do that? He go, oh, yes, they do. He said, yes, they do. They wipe their ass on the rug all the time. I never seen my cat do it. I never did. Yeah, so you guys been listening, maybe not so much, you probably been listening to me jabber on, but it's real nice, pleasant background music is the whole purpose, really, of my vlog tonight, because, I'm looking for a good place to play my music, and I gotta pick each song or album. This is a radio station, oh yeah, that's what I was telling you about Kim. He had this music coming, it was always good songs. Every song, one after the other. It's like a lot of 80s that I love. It was just good stuff. And I was like, Kim, what station is that? He's like, 96.1. So I just went on, I think it's called iTunes, World's Radio Stations. And 96.1, and all day I've been listening to it. And it's nice. I've been hearing songs I forgot about. Like drop a bomb on me, baby. Drop a bomb on me. Love that song, man. Love that song. And what else? I forget how it goes, but Electric Avenue. You know that one? Electric Avenue. I love that song. And now this is pretty cool. So I'm just saying, man. Blessings are raining down, and it's usually when I'm like doing Psalm 21, 23.1, 23 verse 1 Chronicles, or I'm meditating on it, trying to understand it. What does he mean, thou shalt not want? And then I'm watching the movie, and the king of past is like, you are judged, and you have been found wanting. So I think it's important to God, man. I think it's important to us, as his children, that we not be consumerism addicts in a sense of, I want that, I want that, I want that. I mean, it's all relative. I mean, look what I'm working with. My disability budget, after I pay all my, expenses, I got $250. That's my allowance per se each month. And a lot of it, most of it, I spend on, energy bars, like these chia seed energy bars, or, this was like half of my month. Went right to this right here, because that's important. And that's why I point out a lot of stuff. I only paid $20 for that blanket, and I always point out, what kind of deals I've been getting, because, I want you to know, I'm not like, yeah, I'm gonna say it again. It's true. I founded the Heaven on Earth Project in 2016, and I run the Heaven on Earth Project. I'm the chairman of the Heaven on Earth Project. And so you can look it up yourself. Chairmans, or anybody on the board of a non-profit, we're not allowed to take any salary. Nah, it's like the law. And let me tell you just real quick, I don't even care. I don't care, not even a bit. It's the law. I'm not like, I don't give a damn about that. But I just wanted to point that out. It's not like I'm working with like hundreds of thousands of dollars, like a big fat non-profit cat kicking back with the, charity money. That's just ain't my. I just work with $250 a month, and I'm able to jive with his blessings and finding deals and timing and eBay, auctions. I just, do what you can work. But the reason I was saying it's all relative is because you got people like, I'm gonna use this person, Paris Hilton. She's like grows up in this billionaire family. For her, she probably thinks like, I don't know. Alright, like I see like when rich people get divorced and it's like, what do you call it? For the children, like the husband has to pay the wife to take care of the kids. We call that, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, it's $12,000 a month. I'm like, what? What? Oh yeah. And then the mom's like trying to get more. She's like, nah, I want $40,000 a month. I want $80,000 a month. And I'm like, dude, seriously? I can't even fathom how someone would spend $80,000 in a month. You know? And even if I had access to $80,000 a month, I would not want it. Nope, nope, nope. I'm telling you know why? Because I would be missing out on all the beautiful blessings that come down when you don't have access to those kind of resources. For example, it's kind of like in Hawaii, I could have had a car. When I worked at the Beckersey lab. Man, Dr. Blanchard, he was paying me like $7.60 an hour, and I was working like 35 hours a week. And I know that don't sound like a ton, but you see, that was all pocket money, you guys. I mean, that adds up. So I had, like, in a year, I had like a lot. I had like thousands. And I could have bought some, you know? But once you start hitchhiking in Hawaii, it's nice. You get to meet people. I mean, you hitchhike, you don't know who's gonna come pick you up, you know what I'm saying? It could be a beautiful girl. It could be like your dream girl. You just don't know. The blessings God's gonna send. But if you already have, if you can just make a phone call and, I don't know, or jump in your car, if you already have what you need, how you gonna see that God will provide what you need if you don't? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's kind of like, question becomes, I'm gonna be making this journey soon, maybe around my birthday, May 3rd, to the land of the long white cloud, because I'm pushing up the timeline. I mean, I tried to tell you this before. The only reason that I've even been here this long in Durham, North Carolina, because Durham, North Carolina is not like my dream place. I lived in Hawaii. I lived in upstate New York, which was beautiful. I lived in Vancouver Island, Victoria. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Redwood Forest. So why am I in Durham, Well, my mom. That's it. It's my mom. And it's real hard, I thought if I stayed here longer, it would be enough time for her to realize on her own that this is not a good place to be, the U.S. of A. No, it's gonna pop off, man. Like I was telling you, Rothschild said in The Economist in 1988 that the NWO agenda, they was gonna try to have it situated by 2018. And here we are a couple months into 2018. So it's obvious they look like they're taking the grand old time, but now with the cryptocurrency, and the blockchain technology, that's gonna be your one world currency right there, y'all. I mean, that says it right there in the Bible. It's gonna be a one world currency. You can't buy nor sell unless you got the mark of the beast, which is the Star of Remphan, Acts 7:43. And the false Jews, the synagogue of Satan, really they're just Khazars from that Caucasus Mountain region. They're Khazars, 90% of them. They call themselves Jews, Khazars. They try to tell you this is the Star of David, man. No. That is called the Star of Remphan. It's a hexagonic star, 6 points, because Solomon, you see, okay? Solomon was one of God's favorite kings. Then he started dabbling in the Babylon occult stuff. And that's why his son Menelik, son of Sheba and Solomon, went and took the Ark of the Covenant from his dad Solomon and took that Ark of the Covenant to Ethiopia. Because his dad was tripping, man. So that's where that star comes from. It comes from Solomon, not David. David was Solomon's father. Unless David somehow time traveled, you know, which he didn't, obviously. They just wanted to make you think because David was one of the big bad Cypress-Hill Galikas of back then. They would want you to think it had to do with David. It's not, man. That's the mark of the beast, and that's gonna be Congress with the RFID chip. So, because that's the pragmatic aspect of you can't buy and sell without it. It's gonna have to be. You gotta keep track. That's gonna be the RFID chip. It's gonna come with a symbol, and that, of course, is gonna be Synagogue of Satan. Of course it's their symbol. I mean, come on, you guys. And of course, since it says in Revelation, the number of the beast is 666. Well, yeah, a star of Remphan, the hexagonic star. You got your outer 6 sides, that's your 6. You got your 6 points of the upside triangle and downside triangle. 6 points, that's your second 6. And your third 6 is your inner sides of the hexagon. The double triangles. That's your 666. I mean, if that's not clear enough for you, I mean, if you want to be stubborn and, you know, look for other marks of the beast, you know, whatever, man, that's cool, but, you know, I'm just telling you. I did a deep dive, and I know a lot of people are like, well, I've been studying the Bible for this and that. I mean, yeah, but, you know, take it or leave it, but I'm telling you, I don't just do a deep dive into something. I ask God. I say, God, please help me understand. As Rastas would say, help me overstand. Because I really wanted to know about this mark of the beast. It keeps saying, whatever you do, do not take the mark of the beast. It'll be permanent death. It's better to let them kill you. Well, they ain't gonna kill me. I'm telling you right now, no. Because I'm gonna be sitting nice, land of the long white cloud. But I'm saying for the rest of these, you know, don't take it, because, you know, it's gonna be some of us. We're gonna be there for you. If you need some food, we got you. If you need this and that, medicines, we got you. You know, and we don't even need nothing in return. But there's gonna be bartering anyway, because bartering's fun. Who doesn't like to barter? I got this, you got that. Let's trade. It's fun. I do it with my neighbor Kim every day. I just had my pockets choked full of stuff. Man, where is it? I'll show you right now. Oh yeah, here we go. I just got back from the store. Right? And I may not have said it, but the only kind of meat that I eat is in this form right here. I know it might be funny to y'all, but that's it. I won't eat no other kind of meat. It's got to be sealed.
This is pretty creative. Instead of
you
a
know,
fashion competition,
because I don't want
it's a
no
trashing
tainted meat.
competition.
It's got to be sealed.
Well,
It's got to be a
designers have
meat
created an
stick.
outfit
Because I don't
using
even jerky. Some
75%
jerky's good,
recyclable
but I like
reused
this.
materials.
Because
Now,
jerky's
the
dry. I
winners
like
get
to
a
be
chance
like,
to model their wardrobes.
I'll snap it to a
214
Slim
Martin
Jim.
Street in downtown
That's
Raleigh.
my
That's gonna happen
favorite
on Thursday.
TV personality per se
That's
ever.
gonna be cool. Cars now,
Yo,
96
my
BB.
Randy Savage. I just love that dude. In fact, the funniest thing I ever seen in my entire life. It's a GIF. You know those things, the GIF on Facebook? And it's Macho Man Randy Savage. And he's wearing this outfit. You know him and his outfits. And this one says, it says like either crazy or insane. Something like that. And he goes like this. You know how he used to like go on the top ropes or whatever? No, he's about to drop an elbow because that was his move. And I don't want to sound like I know a lot about wrestling because I don't at all. But Macho Man, if I knew him from Snap Into a Slim Jim. But okay, so I know his move is he drops an elbow. So check it out. He's standing over a dang guinea pig. Oh my god, I swear it's so funny. There's a guinea pig on the ground, and he's standing, he's ready back here with his shirt that says insane or something crazy, and he just go like this. Bam! He dives and drop an elbow on a guinea pig, man. Oh god, you gotta YouTube that thing. Well, not, maybe it's on YouTube, but GIF it. Go look on the GIFs. Macho Man Randy Savage drops an elbow. Oh, second period of the hockey game, guys. Just saying. Just plug these numbers. 41 minutes. There you go. Let the second period commence. So, he dropped an elbow on a guinea pig, and of course it wasn't. You know, they edited it. You know, it's a GIF. But, it was awesome. And, anyway, yeah, so that's the only kind of meat I eat. So I'm always looking for, like, the new and improved. The best I found is, interestingly enough, the Vermont. Because that's why, you know, after University of Hawaii, that's where I went to college, y'all. University of Vermont. And, this is the spicy Italian. It's awesome, man. They're so awesome. You know, if I ever feel like my body's a little bit shaky, you know that feeling? It's like your nervous system's like, well, I just snap into one of these. Bam, bam, bam. It's an ounce. It's an ounce of meat right there. Down it goes, and then my body just goes, bam. You know that feel when it's like, bam. You just got strength. That's why all these vegetarians, I don't even understand them. And a lot of them is always shaky. You ever see a vegetarian? It's like they've been a vegetarian for a long time. Their eyes is all shot out. They got bruised eyes. They look like they're half dead, man. I'm telling you. I met a few of them. They know how to eat, like, get protein from beans. You know, they know what they're doing. But most of them, they don't know what they're doing. You know, the ones that are like, I ain't eating eggs. Because that egg, let me just tell you, an egg may be the perfect food on earth. Seriously. An egg, my mom used to say, it's a whole food. It's perfect. They don't eat eggs. They don't drink milk. I mean, you know, so they just don't look healthy. And they're shaky. They're like, I just need to snap into one of these and they just be like, bam, I got strength now. You know, for me, I'm a big dude, so usually it's two of them. The two youths. So I was about to bring one over, a couple over to Kim. And we don't really, like, technically go, I give you these for this, but he's been giving me all kinds of stuff. I mean, he says he wants to get rid of it, but, you know, I think he's like me, he just like to make people happy and stuff. Oh, that's a good song, guys. You guys remember this? I don't even know who it is. It's a good place for me to... It's a good place for me to close shop tonight, guys. I'm not gonna do a full hockey game. And I'm not gonna trim nothing. Categorize. I mean, if y'all are so impatient you can't watch a 40-minute video and maybe learn something from one of Josh's soldiers, I don't know if to tell you, I really don't. Cause, you know, I got my first subscriber this morning. Perfect timing too, cause, you know, I just found out these fossil fuel busters are gonna try to drill for oil or gas on Rocky Ora. I just found out. And just finding out, within an hour, I see my first subscriber talking about, you know, this and that, and he has one video. Dude, I'm sorry, I don't know your name, man. I'm sorry, if you said it, I forgot. But he did a testimony, like a 3-minute testimonial, about how he got saved just a few months ago, just like this little eye. Like I try to tell you all, if any of y'all feel less than, because you know people that got saved 6 years ago, 20 years ago, you know, Man, I'm telling you, here, look, see it like this. If you was a general in a war, right? The first thing you do is send this and this, first. And then you keep reserves. And then, like playing chess, you keep reserves. You send the pawns. I don't want to call nobody a pawn, but I guess I am in a sense. What I'm saying is, don't feel bad about just being saved, me and this dude a couple months ago. Because God is the general of generals. You know what I'm saying? And He keeps the big guns for last. And that's one way we is in the last final phase of things, guys. We are, the last days. But it's more like the last end of the age, end of this phase. Because, like Varmala says, you think it's the end, it's only the beginning. I can't sing, obviously. You think it's the end, it's only the beginning, basically. So it's like, yeah. But, there is going to be a finality for a lot of people, too. Because there is going to be a ww3. And that's not like the WWE. That's World War III. And, that's the main reason why, I learned in an interesting way. I'll go into another time that Hawaii is not a safe place, you guys, because Hawaii may in fact be the #1 most vital strategic place on the entire flat earth. And that's why on Oahu alone there are 4 huge military installations. I mean, if you've seen that movie Snowden, you've seen him go and do consultant work for no such agency on the Oahu installation. They got the cyber base, they got, Kaneohe, Pearl Harbor, they got just, it's a huge military installation, I'm saying. It's very strategic, it's right between the West and the East. So it's not safe. I mean, let's just say Russia, China, and Iran, who are supposed to team up, they wanted to nuke a strategic place, they'd nuke Hawaii. Oh yeah, not even like a question. I mean, that's #1. So yeah, that's why New Zealand. Because the nearest place to New Zealand is Australia. That's 1,000 miles away. People think Australia, New Zealand, like they're like 50 miles away, like the Hawaiian Islands are just 50 miles here and there. Nah, man, it's Australia, and then New Zealand, 1,000 miles. That's a long ways to go for nuclear radiation winds. Even if Australia got did with radiation blast, and I really believe them brothers and sisters are gonna come around and tell the NWO to stick it up their ass. That they don't want to be part of no damn World War III like they was part of World War I and World War II. Australia always helping out. I'm gonna try to convince the peoples that make decisions there, man, it's time for y'all to look after yourself. Because if Australia and New Zealand basically tell the rest of the world, if he's all feeling the need to blast on each other, just leave us be. Just leave us be. Blast off. And even if viruses and the 4 horsemen come with the viruses and a nuclear blast, that's a long way to go to get to us, It's a long way. Nuclear winds, they don't travel that far. We're going to be fine. In fact, it's the ultimate prep, per se. People in Idaho building holes in grounds. And the Bible talks about people that hide in caves and holes in the ground. The Bible talks about people You know, it ain't gonna matter, man. It ain't gonna matter to hide. It's like, you know, the NWO got these tunnels under Walmart. Or from Walmart to Walmart. They got a tunnel system all over this country, man. It don't matter. They think they're gonna be safe down there, man. Jah will get you anywhere. This is his. And if you think you're gonna hide, Nimrod. That's what his thing was all about. Why do you think he built the Tower of Babylon? Nimrod, because he didn't want to serve at the behest of God. He told God, he said, I don't care about your stupid wishes. I'm going to do what I want. And I'm going to build this tower so high that if you come with the flood, like you did in Noah's time, the flood might go this high, but we're going to be up on the top floors, basically being like, now what? Now what? Well, Nimrod didn't last too long after that. Nimrod a done deal. And then, of course, his wife made up the lie about, started the whole sun god worship. She said, Lucifer whispered this to her in her ear. He told her that to tell the people that the sun god impregnate her. And her son named Tammuz was really Nimrod being reborn. Because they all loved Nimrod, you know. So she's telling them, don't worry, I'm about to have Nimrod in the form of a baby. I'm going to name him Tammuz. So when you see Catholics worshiping Mary and supposed to be the baby Jesus, that is not the baby Jesus and Mary. That is Nimrod's wife, and I don't remember her name, and Tammuz. And there's also a Nordic version of the Marian child. It's because Lucifer knew. That's the last thing I'm going to tell you for tonight. Lucifer knew from the garden when he messed with Eve and Adam. God said, the day will come when Eve's seed will bruise thy head. Alright? Lucifer was like, damn, I better keep that in mind, obviously, right? So, he didn't know when this seed of Eve would come. He just knew, ultimately, it would come. And he also knew, because Lucifer ain't no dummy, it was going to be a deal where Mary got pregnant from the seed of God. So he told Nimrod's wife, he started that version right there. Because he knew if he started that version, that fake baby Jesus Mary version, that when the real baby Jesus came around, whenever it came around, all these other versions would have already taken place. And then people would be like, yeah, but you're saying God put the seed in you and that's the Son of God. But what about that happened with Nimrod and Tammuz too? And it happened with the Nordic and this and that. So which one is real? They'd be confused. And that's Lucifer's game. Confusion. And that's really it. I mean, that's where Babylon all started. The Tower of Babel. They wanted to survive the flood because they wanted to go against God. And then God said, you know, one of Bob Marley's lyrics is, this time it ain't gonna be water. No water can put out this fire. Because you could see it in the Book of Life. That this time it's not going to be a flood, it's going to be a fire cleanse, man. You know, instead of a fire sale, it's going to be a fire cleanse. Almighty God style. Yepper. Alright then, you guys. That's it, alright? I don't know what I'm going to jump into, man. I don't know. Something. Maybe, trying to catch up on some movies I missed, like You know,
96.1 BBB.
the new Tomb Raider.
The variety is everywhere, but then John decides he's going to take the variety and say,
supposed to have that girl, Vikander, Alicia Vikander, and she played that artificial intelligence robot, and she did a great job, and I liked her since I seen that, so I wanted to check her out. Oh yeah, and I just seen, Game of Thrones, not Cersei, but the one with the name like Cersei, the real pretty girl. Damn, Cersei, you know what I'm saying. She was the main character, and it's called Josie. That's a good movie, man. Yeah, and she's real good with the American accent, because she's from the UK. Some of them are real good at that, changing accents. Man, I got a lot of respect for that, because I try to do it, just playing around, and I'm not good at it. Some of them are real good at that. Like that girl from New Zealand. She plays iZombie. And the thing about iZombie is, every episode, she eats a different brain. And whatever brain she eats develops the personality of that brain. So sometimes she gotta do a California Valley girl accent. You know, she does it perfect. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, sometimes she might have to do it. She's from Boston, and she's like, go get the car. You know, let's go to the Bostons. Or she has to do, Russian. I don't know, whoever's brain she eats. She's like an accent master, that girl. Man, I wish her name is, I want to say Rose. I'm thinking Rose. Yeah, it is Rose. It's Rose McIver. I got you. I said thank you. Thank you, Lord. Pop it right in my brain. Rose McIver. She's incredible. She's from New Zealand. I don't know why she would leave New Zealand to come work in Hollywood, but whatever. Maybe she'll come around and come back home. Hopefully, because I like her. I think she's brilliant. Anyways, that's it, guys. I'm gonna go get into some movies. Love watching movies. Always been loving movies. And now since I've been waking up, it's become not just enjoying watching movies, but it's become a job. What are they doing? What are they trying to say? I love figuring out puzzles. And they got so many. Okay, for example, I was in my mom's room and we was watching. There's like these kids in Florida, like 5 of them, and they're like freaking out about no guns and this and that. And they're from a certain school. And my mom used to work for a woman in Atlantic City, Trump's castle. She managed Crone Chocolatier, which was a gourmet chocolate shop in Trump's castle, and Trump used to come in to get cookies. I used to serve him cookies. I was a little kid. Well, the woman that my mom worked for, the owner, her name was Nancy Caskey, and her grandson is one of them 5 kids. You know? He's not the kid that looks like he's anorexic with the arms that are like that big. You'll see what I'm saying if you go look. He's the kid that speaks kind of well, but he's all about nobody can buy us, nobody can make us do nothing. He's stupid little puppet. But the girl that shaved her head, she's spazzing about. They don't even understand nothing. If you outlaw firearms, what you gonna do about air guns? I mean, now, they got air gun shotguns, they got air gun rifles, they don't even make a bang, they just go. They can shoot bolts or arrows. I mean, it's so stupid. The whole thing is divide and conquer. That's another. I think I went over that in a vlog already. But, yeah, I don't know why I was even telling you about that, you know what I'm saying? So, That's it. I'm signing out, alright? It's been nice. Hope you've learned something. And if not, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just keep on keeping on. Praise Jesus, man. That's what it is. Just praise the man. Praise the copy. Because that's it. He in charge. He and Jah sitting in the throne room up there above the firmament. Yipper. In the throne room. Jah sitting on his throne. Jesus to his right. Oh, and that reminds me. It says in the Bible that God's going to give us all new names. Yep, go read it. God's going to give us all new names. And I totally forgot about it. I thought about it a long time ago. What's it? Oh, there you go. Third period. Let me just do this and I'm going to end it. It's the last thing I'm going to say. Look at that. An hour. So I got my new name this morning, you guys. Got my new name this morning. And I haven't really gone into what Italian fingers were. Real quick, there's a carnival every year in the town I grew up in South Jersey. Mostly Italian guys. So the big thing was two guys, usually guys, square off. Like guys that are getting ready to fight. But they don't fight. It's called Italian fingers. What you do is you throw a certain amount of fingers. Like I threw a 4. And I might say, say, which is 7 in Italian. And if the other dude throws a 3, matches what my 4 adds up to 7, and he says something besides, say, like, oh, that's 8, I win. Okay? And obviously, you don't get it on the first, sometimes you do, but usually, it can go fast, is what I'm saying. And that's the whole thing. It's sort of like everybody's gathered around and watching. It might sound dumb to some of you, but, I mean, there's a lot of energy going on. I'm telling you, because people will get into it. I was a little kid, and I'm watching older brothers in our town, and some of them, they'd even back up. Like, you ever see the cricket players, where they hop, and then throw the ball? That's what these guys would do. Some of them would get so into it. They'd go back, and they'd be like, bat, say, and they just go, bam, all the life force they could muster, you know? And then, if nobody guessed it, the combination, they go right again. So it'd be like,
being a part of the text club,
do it, quack, say, auto, quack, and they just busted it out. We were just little kids, we were so impressed. We'd be like, damn, man, this is awesome. And all the girls, they'd be impressed. It was kind of like, it was awesome. You could just feel it. So anyway, I got my new name today. And my name is Trey. And that's it. Number 3. I'm ending it. That's it. Look, Jackson. Oh, man.